How am I? I'm good. Well, maybe not good, but I'm doing better. This week I made a vision board and it was actually quite fun. It was like healing a part of myself I didn't know was broken. Enjoy the pillow in the corner. I've tried to move it out of the way, but also, I feel like this is the first kind of view where you can like see my view. How stunning is that? You know, we're gonna do a really fun like Pinterest board style, let's get my life together shit sort of thing. I don't manifest. I've never really been into it because like I am super superstitious in like a way that is really bad for my mental health. Like I have OCD, and so anything that like I like latch onto then can become really like bad for myself. So I try and stay away from like the whole manifesting thing because it's like if I don't do things then like something bad will happen. You get it. Anyway, my previous vision boards have basically just been like vibes, like pretty pictures that I would like to kind of recreate. But I thought today we'd try and do proper like inspirational pictures and goals because like what's that saying that someone said? Hang on, I'm gonna butcher this because I actually don't know where it's from. A dream without a goal. Hang on, I'm gonna figure this out. A goal without, I don't know, maybe I saw it on like as a Pinterest quote, but basically a goal without a plan is just a dream. But I feel like it's like a goal without a due date is just a dream or something. It's essentially that's like if you don't have like a due date for yourself, if you don't have like a end goal, end point for this goal is just a dream. Am I making any sense? Be honest with me. A goal without an end point is just a dream. That's what it is in my head. I feel like a lot of my goals, or what I've been calling goals, have just been dreams. And I want to kind of make them tangible. Did any of that make sense? I'm also in a really good mood today, so like everybody, let's celebrate because that never happens. Fourth wall break. Is it because I just watched the new Taylor Swift movie? Yes. These are my categories that I'm going to try and find on Pinterest. There are like 5 main categories that I kind of want to like holistically think of it as. Health, just like overall health. Career, self-explanatory. My move to London, also self-explanatory. Fashion, relationships and hobbies. I feel like they're all self-explanatory. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with health. And with that one, I'm kind of thinking just like more holistically what that means for me. So I'm thinking of pictures of like, I'm a vegetarian. So like maybe like more protein in my diet that's like vegetarian friendly. Like less processed like fake chicken. Like that's good and all, but it has a lot of like processed stuff in it. So maybe like more beans, you know? Like I love tofu, but like tofu every single day, I get sick of that. I love playing netball because like I like hanging out with people and I also get to run. But I'm not playing netball as like a fitness thing. You know, like I'm not like, oh, I'm going to netball because twice a week I then exercise. You know, I'm going to netball to like have fun and I'm also running around. You know, like I kind of want my life to be like, oh, I'm active in my life. I'm not like an active, like it's not like, oh yeah, I'd call myself an athlete. It's like, oh, I just live a lifestyle where I move a lot, you know? Recently, I've just been like naturally hitting 10,000 steps every day. I don't know how that's happening, but like that's the mental space I'm going into this whole like health thing. Like I'm not trying to hit any goals. I'm just trying to like, I know it sounds like I am by that previous sentence, but you know what I mean. You know, like I'm just giving you like overall like well-balanced, healthy lifestyle. It sounds so silly when I'm about to say, but like even going out like at night with your friends, it's like, okay, to get from one place to the next, you're gonna walk between those. Like there's very few times where you're Ubering because they're so close together. You know what I mean? Like you just wander along. That's exercise. You're not thinking of it as exercise because it's like it's fun, and that's kind of what I want to do. Is like just like inherently live a more just like lifestyle that's more active. Second one, career. My career is kind of at this crossroads at the moment where it's like I could stay on the path I am and probably find a pretty decent career in which I could get paid pretty decently as well in a good field, but it's not the field I want. And so hence this, you guys, hey, I could also do like a film masters. I think that could be really cool. There's just so many options. So I think with this one, I want to, those are my big goals. The photos that I could get to my tangible steps is like a picture of like the 100 subscriber. Honestly, 100 subscriber plug should be a thing. Sometimes that's the hardest part. 100,000 subscriber plug, like monetarily wise, to like be financially supporting myself, that would be really cool. Like right now I kind of am, but I'm still living at home with my parents, so having enough money to like be able to do that would be such a good goal. You know, maybe just like a picture of like a camera. Then we have moved to London. I don't know if I've mentioned this yet, but I would love to move to London. It's like my biggest goal of my entire life, and I know it sounds so generic. Oh my god, another Australian wants to move to London. But like, to be fair, I've wanted to do this for so long. That's a really big goal I want. I think there are kind of 2 things, is like maybe a photo of like a place or something similar I want to live, or a visa, or finding a job there. Third one, fourth one, I don't know how many there are. Fashion. I really want to cultivate my fashion. And so I think just getting some photos of like people that inspire me, or like outfits that inspire me, or like sparks in fashion. I go, oh, I really like the way that she styled those like boots with that skirt or something. How do I like incorporate that into my wardrobe that doesn't feel too forced? Relationships, that's like friendships mainly. I feel like I'm at a point in my life where I don't necessarily want or need a relationship. And I felt that way for a while, but I'm definitely at a point where I don't, like, I like not having to factor anyone else in, you know? I love building out my circle of friends, and I feel like by saying yes to doing things, you, like, meet new people, and then, like, they have friends, and so you then meet their friends, and then you meet their friends, and then people are like, oh, do you want to come to this thing? And then you go, and it's just like, it sounds very extroverted of me, I know, but you just gotta keep putting yourself out there, and sometimes that's scary, but, like, you just need to know one person at an event to go, you know, because, like, you'll go with them, and then they'll introduce you to other people, and then you'll talk to them, you know? I also want to do more, like, board games nights. I want to do, like, more going out. I want to do more, like, on the whim things, so, like, just, like, photos of, like, literally doing that. Oh, and also just with relationships, I want to, like, with my current relationships, nurture those ones and feed those ones, because, like, I feel like I'm at a point where I might be on the edge of, like, having too many friends. I know that's not a thing, but, like, there are so many people in my life that I want to stay in contact with, but, like, I feel like I only have an emotional capability of so many people. So, especially with the people that don't live in the same city as me, like, trying to make sure I, like, reach out to them. And then final one is hobbies, especially moving to a different city, a different country. Doing hobbies is a great way to, like, meet other people. So I feel like netball, I already know how to do that. So, like, meeting other people doing that would be great, you know? Reading, I just love reading, you know? Learning German, I just think would be really good to meet new people. And then riding a horse would be so expensive, but I've always wanted to do. I feel like sitting down and, like, making note of everything that I want to, like, change in my life really, I guess, like, shone a light on everything that isn't exactly how I wanted it. And I guess at the start of this year, I had goals for my life, and I guess it's really showcasing the fact that I'm not at the point at where I thought I would be at this point. Like, that's okay, like, life happens, but I feel like I've just been letting life, like, happen to me, which, again, no problem with, but I don't know if I want to keep doing that, because I have so many goals. I have so many things that I would like to achieve in my life and in, like, the next year or couple of years, and the only way I'm going to achieve those things is by, like, actively doing them, you know? Yeah, it's just, like, I guess scary to think about the fact that I kind of have all of these goals that I haven't achieved. Some of them are really big goals. I don't know how I'm going to achieve them. I have printed off all of my photos. At the start of this year, me and my friends did, like, this board, and I kind of just did this vision board as just, like, vibes of, like, pretty pictures. And I think this is the first time, I'm just gonna do it on the back, this is the first time where I'm, like, actually going to do one that's, like, based off of actual goals. I feel like this is the first time where I've had actual goals that I feel like are attainable. I'm just going to separate these into, like, piles. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 piles. So this is my, like London apartment vibes, like sharing an apartment room. Then I've got my, like, moving to London sort of pile, like me by myself in London. Then I have, like, my making friends, going out, doing things, like, I don't know, as a group, just, like, those sort of ones. Then I have, like, style ideas. Like, I kind of like the idea of, like, having one color and, like, playing with textures and, like, patterns. Then I have, like, my activity / like, protein sort of healthy vibe lifestyle one. Then I have, like, my content creator ones. And then I have, like, all of the hobbies I want to pick up, which, like, there's so many. What I'm going to start doing is probably cutting them out and, like, rearranging them on this board. So I have not stuck them down yet, but this is, like, where my layout currently is. And as you can see, like, they're not cut perfectly, but I feel like this looks cute. What I am now about to do is spend all this time now gluing them down and hoping it looks good and cute, and then I'll, like, go over all of my, like, little photos. Do I think that making tangible steps would help? Like, kind of. I mean, like, definitely, obviously, but, like, also making tangible steps is also really scary, because that means that they'll happen. Then there's, like, steps to see if it turns out or not, you know? Like, if I don't make these tangible steps, then they're just, like, things that could happen. Whereas if I start making tangible steps and then I don't start doing those things, then, like, then I'm either succeeding or I'm not, you know? That's scary. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm not then doing those things, I can either tell if it's working or if it's not. Whereas right now, they're currently just, like, these really big goals that are, like, kind of seem unattainable, but, like, in a good way. Like, they're so far off that it's like, well, I could just, like, stumble into them. Like, I know I can't, but I could just stumble into them. And as soon as I start putting tangible things in place, those goals become real. Those dreams become real. And it's scary when things become real. I have to then, I guess, deal with them. Like, right now, they're just like a fantasy that my mind has created. And as soon as I start putting these tangible steps in place, they're no longer these like idealized versions of myself. They're like things that I can actually attain or can't attain. And that's the thing. Like, what if I go, oh, actually, I can't do this? You know, like, or it's not how I thought it would be, which is probably more likely, but still, that's scary. Okay, first I thought I'd go through the photos I didn't end up using. So these are the four that I picked out, but I didn't end up using on the board just because they didn't really fit. This one, it's just like, it was just a bit too big to fit as just like a fit pic. This one, I like it, but it's just like not as cute. I really like it because it says world's best dad on the cap, but didn't end up using that one. This one's just like a photo of a computer and it was just like a bit dark, and I already had a lot of dark photos, so I didn't use that one. And then just like another food pic because I already had one, so I didn't think I need two. And then I didn't end up using any of the horse pictures I picked out. And then I had like a couple double ups of like hobbies, so I didn't use those ones. And then I just have like other random photos of like London and stuff that I didn't end up using. But I used like quite a lot of them. Ready for the final reveal? I know you just saw it a bit before, but this is the new, it's not 2025, but like this year and next year, kind of from here until like the end of next year, I feel. So we have like, this picture I see is like moving to London, you know, just like, I guess going around London. This here is a 100,000 subscriber plaque. This is reading on a train. This is painting, pretty self-explanatory. This is just like riding a bike in like outdoor nature vibes. Netball, going out, you know, just like cute friend pics. Playing cards, you know, just a cute life goal pic. Other life goals there, like London, outfit pic, cute, like going out, friends, books, going out, London. Like, I feel like food, friends, London, like I feel like it's all very like cohesive, and I feel like I've never had a board that's like felt very cohesive, like all the goals kind of line up. And what I thought would be kind of cool is if I could like try and recreate these photos, you know, in a year's time. How many photos could I like from my own camera roll try and use to recreate these photos, you know, like I feel like that would be pretty cool. So yeah, that's my vision board. I feel like you've heard about my goals, so I like won't go into them any more here because like they haven't changed since yesterday. But I feel like this is a really cute board. Like, so this is my old one, and I feel like this one's just like more cohesive and like just, I feel like it tells a story. Yeah, it's just like, it's really cool. I really love this one. I feel like it's very authentically who I am. Let's see how accurate it is. I think the issue is, I don't know. I think the issue is I'm so comfortable. Like, I think the issue is I don't know what the issue is. I like expanding my comfort zone, but I feel like I've started expanding my comfort zone in a way that like I'm able to like still control it. Going to social gatherings used to really scare me, and like going to new places used to really scare me, but now that's like part of my comfort zone. Like, me going out into these new environments is something that like is part of my comfort zone now. So it's like, it's no longer making me feel like I'm growing, which is crazy. I never thought I'd get to this point. It also means I'm like not really growing anymore, and that's a bit upsetting. And I have to keep growing. One must keep growing. That's what you've got to do. To do that is, for me at least, trying to make these goals achievable, make these dreams become a reality in whichever form they, I guess, decide to show up as or I decide to create them as. I am scared. What if it doesn't work out? What if it does? What if it leaves me more tired than I already am? There's just so many possibilities. And when I said I wanted to move, I would really love to move to London. And I guess I have to start putting the tangible steps in place. But that's so scary. Like, I can like feel the anxiety in me just thinking about doing things, let alone actually starting to do them. Because I feel like I always think about moving, but like I think about like getting there, but I don't think about like then the next steps. There's always a point in which my like dream just stops, and I forget that there's like a point after that dream or that goal is achieved. So like my goal of moving to London, I've got the like getting a visa, finding a place to live, like finding a job, and then it just stops like kind of 2 weeks after I achieve all those things. But like I'm still going to be there. You know, like I'm still going to be living there in this new country, across the other side of the world, away from all of my loved ones. Like, that's terrifying. And I think sometimes I forget that there's a point after the goal. Life continues after you achieve these things. And I think that's almost scarier. Once I achieve my goals, life will keep going. Right now, I'm just trying to achieve these goals. Once I achieve them, what do? Create new goals? Like, I don't know.